Hey everyone, Dane here. I just want to take some time to do this video. I've been meaning to do this video for quite some time now, actually, and the reason why I want to do this video is because I know how complicated it is with the MetaTrader platform, especially when you first download it and you know you're trying to figure out how to use it. It's really not that user friendly, but once when you get a couple of these things down, you'll be able to see that it's actually not that bad. But quite honestly, when I first opened up MetaTrader, I was just wondering, where do I even go? Okay, and so my goal here on this video is just to simplify things and also to show you how to navigate around this platform so that you can actually start trading and start to make some money in the market. So with that being said, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you how to do this trade setup and how to put up this profile right here, what I have that you're seeing. And this is my bird's eye view of the market. Okay, and I have 28 currency pairs here, and it really just depends on how many you want to look at. If you just want to look at 4 or 5, then you can resize these charts and just have 4 charts up here. I have 28 charts, and it will also depend on your screen size. My preference, the bigger screen size, the better. Basically what I have on my trade setup is I have 2 screens, and they are both 27 inches. I play Windows on my Mac, and so I'm actually trading on Windows using my Mac, and it's a 27 inch, and where I trade on is the one I'm looking at here. But basically I also have another 27-inch monitor on the side where I look at this whole overview, and I keep an eye on it. And it doesn't mean, when I say I keep an eye on it, it doesn't mean that I sit here and watch it all day long. That's not really, I mean, you can do that, I guess, if you have the time, but you know, if you don't have time, if you have a full-time job, I want you to know that you can actually be successful at trading, even if you still are just doing this part-time. And it's just all about you know, preparing yourself and preparing your trades before you trade. And so and this is how you do it. Okay, I just want to teach you the right way to do it. And quite honestly, you know, I've been through a lot when I first started trading, such as I didn't understand any of this. I didn't understand why people needed 2 monitors or 3 monitors or so forth to trade. And so first of all, if you are just starting off, you really don't need more than 1 monitor. You just have to do a little bit more work if you don't. But ideally, I think 2 monitors is good. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to take you from the very basic as to when you first download MetaTrader 4, and then we're going to work from there. Okay. So let me pull this up. Let me see here. Where is my other? Okay, hold on. You know, I've been using Mac for like the last probably the last 4 years or so, and I just noticed that a lot of the MetaTrader platforms and also a lot of the stuff that you use for trading is more compatible with Windows, and so that's why I got Windows. But so I started using Windows again, and so I'm still getting used to all this. But let me go ahead and go from the beginning. There is, oops, hold on, sorry. Okay, this is, there we go. Okay, so if you are using Trader's Way, then basically what you want to do is click on download MT4 right here. Okay, first of all, you would have opened your demo account or your live account. Okay, either one. I do recommend that you have a demo account to play with at first, and then before you start trading live. And so click on download MT4. It's gonna bring you up. You know, I already have my Traders Way MT4 downloaded here. I am actually planning to open up an account with FX Choice, and so that's the one that I'm gonna show you how to navigate through this, because I'm gonna be basically formatting and setting everything up on FX Choice right now as we speak. So in FX Choice, you can what I like about it is that it actually if you go over to MetaTrader 4, it's gonna allow you to be able to do it on Windows, or if you have a Mac, you can just download it right there. Okay, some of the places, such as like Traders Way, they don't have the Mac version. You actually have to download like something like Wine Bottle or something like that. It's like another software to be able to make it work on Mac. And so, you know, instead of going through all of that, just find a MetaTrader platform that already has Mac and download it to your Mac. Okay, but for this for this training tutorial, I'm using Windows, and so basically go to Windows, and then you want to just download MT4 client terminal, or again, like I said, if you're using Windows on Traders Way, you could just click on download MT4 right there. Okay, so I've already downloaded it. Is right here. I'm gonna go ahead and click on that and bring that up. And so when you first bring it up, this is what you're gonna see. Okay, and for FX Choice, I just have a demo account set up right now. So let me go ahead and put in my information. I'm pulling it up right now. And so if it's a demo account, then you want to click on demo. Depending on which one, I went ahead and went with the pro. Okay, so this, I'm gonna go click on next, and then I'm just gonna go to existing trade account and type in my account number 16 UZE A7YA. Click on finish. And let's just see if that works. It doesn't look like it's working. Let's go to open up account again. I'm gonna scan. Okay, so it just took some time, but it did work. Okay, so it is up now. Okay, and
incoming mail.
And basically, the things that you want to be aware of are that this right here is your market watch. Okay, this is your navigator, and down here is your terminal, where when you place trades, your account balance and all that is all in here. Okay, so, and then you can resize this by just click on this right here and going down or going back up. Okay, all right, so first off, let's go ahead and let me just share with you real quick also that if you don't want Market Watch or Navigator there's a shortcut that you can use to toggle back and forth getting rid of it, and that's just Control. If Market Watch, it's be Control M. That'll get rid of that. Oops, hold on. Oops, actually Control M for some reason. I don't know, it used to work. It works for the other ones. Okay, it's Control N is for the navigator. Control T is gonna bring up your terminal or get rid of it on the bottom. And the shortcut should be Control M. I'm not sure why it's not working on this right here. but it is working on my other platforms for this utilizing this shortcut. But anyways, you can also bring it up other ways, you know, such as going up to File or View here. Just click on Market Watch. It'll bring that back up. And Market Watch shows you all of your symbols and you know, your currency pairs and everything. And what I like to do also is I like to see the spread on it. So if you right click on it and you click on spread, it'll show you the spread. Okay, and that way, you know, if you're doing some scalps or something like that, and you're looking to just enter the market and get out in the next 5 to 10 minutes or so, you don't want to be scalping anything that's going to be that has a huge spread, because once when you get in, you're pretty much really negative, and it takes a while for you to be able to get into the positive. So you want to go for low spread currency pairs if you're going to do any scalping. Okay, but this we're not really going to be talking too much about trading on this. I'm just going to show you how I do this, the setup, and show you how I put everything together here. So okay, so let's go ahead and look at the top here. These are all of your tools, I guess, for the MetaTrader platform. These are the different time frames. Okay, and so what I like to do on here is I like to move this over, and I like to just kind of keep it all in one line up here. So it's all in one line for me. Okay, and you can drag and drop it, and you know, organize it the way that you want. And you can also if you click on the right key and you go to customize, I mean, if you right click, you customize, you can take some of these off that you want, I mean that you don't want, or you can add more things that you do want. Okay, and there's a lot of cool stuff here, but I don't use this Equestande channel. I don't even know what that is. I move that. Okay, Fibonacci, I keep that there. Okay, text label, I really don't use that. I'm gonna remove that. Okay, I don't use a whole lot of arrows and stuff like that too, but sometimes I do, so I'll just kind of keep that there for right now. I like to draw some boxes and things like that, so you want to click on rectangle and click on insert. And so if you notice, if you click on insert, now it appears up here. If I remove it, you see it's gone. Okay, so click on insert, and then once when you're done, you can go ahead, oops, what happened here, I inserted the triangle instead. I'm gonna do the rectangle. Okay, and I'll do that. Okay, all right, so if for the most part, you know, these right here, the bar chart candle, if you're wondering how come yours is in a line like that, it's because you clicked on that. If you want candles, just go ahead and click on that. Okay, and then the rest of the stuff is pretty much just kind of like the same thing. You got your data window, market watch, all this stuff up here, and what you want to do is just go ahead and play with each of these just so that you know what they are. Okay, and as a matter of fact, if you don't, I mean, it could get kind of complicated up here. You can actually just delete some of this stuff, and so just to get rid of it, click on standard. If you get rid of charts, okay, and you could even just have it just like this, where it's kind of plain, and because you can bring all those other stuff up anytime you want, just by going up here, or to tools, click on standard, and it's going to bring that back up. Okay, but you really don't need any of this stuff up here. New order, you can, this is where you place your orders for, you know, for the currency that you're trading. All right, and so far for right now, what I'm gonna do is go and let's talk about the charts. Okay, So you have 4 here. What I want to do is just go ahead and close out 3 of these and just leave 1 up. Okay, and then yours might look kind of like this by default. Some might be a black screen with a whole bunch of other stuff on it. What you want to do is just clean this thing up. Okay, so you want to go over to right click, go to properties, and then once when you're on properties, the way how I have mine set up is I just go to I click on chart on foreground. Okay, colors, I go over and I actually use kind of like a ugly tan color, and you can pick whatever background you like. The foreground, I keep it at black. The grid, I take it off. Bar up, leave it at black. Bar down, I leave it at black. The bow candle is green. Red candle, bear candle, I leave it at red. And that looks good. I'm gonna click on that, and so now I have a clean chart that's easier to read. Okay, and then the other thing I want to do is, let me see here, I have to put my charts back up here so that I can toggle these little 2 buttons right here. Okay, allows you to be able to size it. If you click on this right here, it brings you to where the action is. Okay, so this is historical action back here. This is the current action and going into the future. Okay, so if you don't see this, if you happen to scroll over here and you're like right here, you want to get back to the front real quick to see where the market is at right now, you can just go click on that and it's going to take you right there. If you click on it one more time, it's going to give you some space to look at. Okay, so that you have this little extra space right here. Okay, and if you notice that, and if you have this unchecked, unclicked, you notice that you can actually scroll back like this. Okay, but if you have it, then it actually will keep on bringing you back to it'll keep on bringing you back to that first area if you don't have it checked. Okay, I mean if you don't have it clicked down. All right. Okay, so so that's how you set this up. You want a clean graph so that you can view the market, and what you want to do is just go to the higher time frame and work your way down when you are analyzing the market. And this right here is, you know, just the zoom in and zoom out for your candlesticks. Just click on this again, keep it like that. Okay, and so now that you have this, you clean this up and it's the way that you want to save this as a template. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and save this as my default. Okay, so if I go to default here, well, first of all, let me show you this. I'm gonna go ahead and save this as test. That way I can show you something. So if I go here, if I click on default, this is the regular default. This is what it came with the MetaTrader platform for FX Choice. Okay, if I go over here now, if I go to my test, because I saved my template as test, now it becomes that. Okay, if I want to trade any of these currency pairs, all I have to do is just go here, drag it to the to the chart, and now it becomes NZD CAD. Okay, I can also drag this to here and it becomes CAD CHF. Okay, the other thing that you can do if you want a different window, you can make this smaller. Go here, click on chart window. Okay, now it's always going to come up as the default. Okay, so since the default is this, if I want the default to look like this every time when I pull up a new chart, then what I would do is now I'm going to save this as a default. Save template. I'm going to put default. Save. Do I want to replace it? Yes. Okay. Now, if I want to open up a new window, GBP, chart window, it's just going to look like this, the template that I had fixed up. Okay, so you don't have to go like this, and you don't have to like reload your template, you know, and everything like that. Okay, it'll just always appear to be the template that you want here. Okay, and then to put it the way that I showed you here, so you want an overview of the market, and to do this, pretty much you just kind of have to go through all the currency pairs that you want to trade. You want to put it up, and you just kind of resize it according to your computer screen. Okay, so I have 28 currency pairs. So what I do is I do 7 across and 4 down. And I actually categorize it where you know, all of the Aussie pairs are together, and all of the CAD pairs are together, all of the Euro pairs are together, all of the NZD, USD pairs are together. So I kind of categorize it like that, just because it's simpler for me, and you know, I think it'll be easier for you too, to do it that way, versus having USD JPY here and then having, like, you know, another USD CAD down here. You know, just kind of keep the currency pairs together so you know what to look for. Okay, but anyways, you kind of just go through that like that, and I'm just doing these as examples for you, but just go here, resize it again. And you kind of just build it, you know, across and down. Okay, and you just fill up all the whole space. And then all of these, I keep it on a daily. Okay, and the reason why I keep it on a daily is because you're going to be looking for the extreme support resistance areas. Okay, so if you are brand new, I highly recommend that you only trade during those times, because that is going to give you the highest probability of a trade going the way that you want. Okay, and so for instance, you see I have all of these are all just on a day chart, and then once when you have it like this, then you can start marking things up. Okay, so for instance, let's just say I went here. Okay, this Aussie USD, and so the day chart's going to give you some high reversal zones. Okay, and so you want to go here, click on that. This is going to give you your horizontal lines, and then you notice right here. Okay, price drop down here, it hit this area, and you can kind of see it hit that area and it bounced back up, right? Well, it hit the same area right here, you see, and it also bounced back up. Okay, but you also notice that it went up, and then all of a sudden there's this bearish candle hitting down, coming down. Okay, and the reason for that is because of this area right here. So if you notice, this right here, it hit and dropped. This right here, it hit and dropped. Okay, and you can also measure the pips as to how much it drops by using this crosshair. Okay, if you click on the crosshair, you go down, you click on that, and you just drag it down. It's gonna show you the amount of candles. The 25, the 26 that you see right there, that is the number of candles that it has moved on the day chart. And then the second set of numbers shows you how many pips it moved. So you're looking at 371 pips drop right here. Okay. And same thing with this, you can do the same thing if you want to measure that. Okay, it also dropped right here over 284 pips on this one. Okay, and so now if we look at this graph right here, basically price moved up, it's hitting this area right here, and that's why it's dropping back down. And it's dropping back down here. Okay, so what you want to do is you don't want to trade around in these areas. Okay, I'm talking about where price is right now. You're looking to trade when it gets to areas like this or in areas like this. Okay, but the only way where you can find out about that is you have to put your horizontal lines in and draw your do your charting. Okay, so this would be a good trade to go down on the downside, and the reason for that is because of the downward momentum that this has, and so up here you want to place a sell, and then it drops here, but again you want to trade with a trend. And so if you notice, this is the trend right here going down on the day chart. And if this is new for you, you notice how the line just kind of goes crazy, like that. It's like a ray. So what you want to do is to fix this is you want to right click on it, go to trend line properties, and then go to parameters. You uncheck this ray. Okay, and then go back to common, and then you can change this up. I'm gonna make this a green color, and I'm gonna make this a little bit more darker. Okay, and then click on that. Now you just have your trend line without it being a ray shooting into the future. Okay, so this is a downtrend, and so when you want to trade with the trend, so you want to wait for a price. If it's heading down and then it starts to move back up, you want to find areas where it'll bounce its head and move back down the direction that it's supposed to be going anyways with the trend. Okay, all right, so that's that. Okay, so pretty much this is really all that I want to cover on this video. So you want to put this whole chart up, and I have a picture that will show you. I have a picture here of my desk actually. This is how I have my trade set up, and I should have showed you this picture earlier, but here you go. I'll throw it up here right now. And so this is how I have mine set up with two monitors. All of the graph that I'm looking at, the currency pairs, I have it on the right monitor, and in the monitor in front of me, that's where I trade off of. Okay, so this is how you use MetaTrader 4. I also use TradingView to do some of my graphs and charts, but there's certain things also on MetaTrader 4 that I really like, and such as having all these currency pairs all in one page, in which TradingView I couldn't really do. I could only do 8 pairs on one screen, and so I had to do like 3 sets of 8 pairs to be able to get this. So that's why I also have this setup. Okay. All right, guys. So again, you want to be a proactive trader, not a reactive trader. And the only way that you can be a proactive trader is if you have things set up already and you know where you want to trade. You know that, okay, when price hits here, that's when I'll trade it. When price gets down here, that's when I'll trade it. Okay, and you can actually set alerts for these areas too. Versus a reactive trader. A reactive trader will be just looking at a trade or looking at the graph, and you be you know, as the market moves down, you want to start selling. As the market moves up, you want to start buy, and you're basically chasing the market. But again, you want to be a proactive trader, have everything set up, and have the setups, have the market come to you before you trade it. Okay. And so this is just the overall analyzation of the market. But what I do is that I place my trades, I take it off of the 15-minute chart. Okay, so for intraday trading, I take it off of the 15-minute chart. I don't do a whole lot of swing trades, but when I do, if I do a swing trade, I take it off of the 4-hour chart. Okay, so I analyze the day chart and the 4-hour chart. Intraday trading, I take my entries off of 15 minutes. For swing trades, I analyze the weekly and daily, and I take my trades off of the 4-hour. Okay, and if you are new and you don't know what intraday trading and swing trade, basically intraday trading is just opening and closing a position on the same day or within 24 hours. A swing trade is a trade that lasts more than 24 hours, sometimes a couple days, sometimes even a couple weeks. Okay, so that's all for now. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so. I am gonna be I have a whole bunch of other videos and trainings on there, and we'll go ahead and close this out for now. Okay, all right, we'll see you on the next video.